morning everyone, welcome back to our morning talk show. Today in our show we have a special guest. She is a success and a career coach. Yes, my dear lovely viewers, it's very interesting today. So in-house today we have a beautiful and awesome personality who is ready to share her motivational life story, as well as she will give lots and lots of tips for all of us to transform our life still more beautiful. So let's welcome our guest for today and let's start the show. Hello Pratibha, good morning and welcome to our show.
Hello Shweta, thank you so much for inviting me.
It's our pleasure to have you here. So I would like to request you Pratibha to share about yourself to our lovely viewers.
Yeah, as you mentioned that I'm a success and career coach. So I work for the children and for the adults to design their career and live a wonderful life.
Okay, that's so simple. That's simple. So let's start Pratibha's life journey to know from her childhood. So tell us all about your childhood days, schooling life, college life, and what are your hobbies?
So when I landed on this earth, there was a challenge with me. Doctors told that I may not be survived because of the lung infection I had in me. So my mom used to think that what will happen to me, but I survived. So this is how I entered on this earth. And afterwards, yes, I had a very good time when I was a child with my siblings, my friends and family. Being grown up into a lovely family, I had like so many memories. Still I can remember, and you can see a smile on my face while talking about my childhood.
Yeah.
And after completing my childhood studies and all, I did my graduation from Bhilwara in maths, and afterwards I did my post-graduation in computer science. By that time I got engaged, and like after my marriage in 99, I came to Delhi and I started my first job as a software engineer.
Okay.
So this is how a girl became the professional.
Yes.
Yeah. So that's all about my life journey from the beginning.
From the beginning. Okay,
Yeah.
that's wonderful. So for how long you're staying in UAE?
2007 we came here.
Okay.
Since then.
Since
Yeah.
then.
Yeah.
So and how was the experience so far?
It's very nice. When I came here, first time I can say it was a new land for me, and there was a big change because being in Delhi, that was like something else, and here to landed in this country, experience was a bit different because here different culture. Even I can say people are from different countries, so living in this area and having something in different zones and all, I found myself I'm experiencing something new, and being here for a long period of time, I can say this place is awesome.
What is the best place in UAE that you want to go again and again?
I guess the desert.
Wow, that's wonderful.
Yeah.
So because we will miss that one in India.
I'm from Rajasthan.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
so I always say a story that started from the desert, from Thar to Arab desert. So,
Okay, so starting and ending, you are having the environment of deserts. You love deserts.
In Bhilwara, we cannot say it's completely deserted place, but of course I had seen before. So a story is revolving around you can find common things the animal,
Yeah.
camel is there.
Yeah.
So many common things are there which we can see based on the environment.
Yeah.
And apart from that, Rajasthan's culture is a bit different, and in UAE also culture is a bit different, but somewhere you can see so many common things.
Common things.
Yeah.
So everything you like.
Yeah, of course.
So I just wanted to ask you, if a person wants to relocate himself or herself from any part of the world to UAE, they will be having lots of confusions whether to come, how we can establish ourselves. So for all of them, what are your inputs?
Actually, where do you want to live your life? Why do you want to live your life? One thing is that you want to be just happy.
Yes.
Number two, you want to be safe, right? Because being into a place where you feel that okay, anywhere you can go means here in UAE you can go around at any point of time, either like it's night or day or morning, it doesn't matter for you.
Yes.
So you always feel so safe here. So safety is number one point, because a city or a country is giving you that environment, you feel okay, freedom is there.
Yes.
Right? And apart from that, you want to be happy. So where do you feel that happiness? Where you are able to do something, number one. Number two, your family is there, your friends, and everything that you enjoy, that is all around.
Yes.
So that's why I feel, in my personal choice, okay, my home is in my heart.
Yes.
Anywhere I can go,
Yeah.
I'll be happy.
Okay.
But of course, UAE is a good place to relocate or stay. Yeah.
Yes, that's wonderful. Now let's talk about your professional career. So how this professional life journey started? Tell us the story.
As I mentioned that I started my work as a software engineer. So you can see a huge transformation from a computer background person
Yes.
to becoming a life coach.
Yeah.
So there is a long journey if I'm talking about that one. When I was working in Delhi, as a software engineer, afterwards as a computer professor in Delhi University. Afterwards, I took a break because my elder one, he was just 1 year old, and when I came here, I thought of let me have some time with my children.
Yeah.
And then second one came in my life, so I was busy with my kids, and actually I was enjoying my childhood again. Apart from that, since I have as you asked, my hobby.
Yeah.
So reading and writing, that is one of my hobbies.
That's wonderful.
So I love to do that. I kept on doing so many courses, and I used to do sometimes tuitions as well. So I was enjoying my life during that time. Once my second one, he started schooling, so I thought of let's start second innings. That time I thought of no, I'm not going to go for the morning to evening jobs and late night work. I just wanted to be with my family, and I just wanted to do something that might be my true calling, or maybe you can say work life balance with family and with work.
Yeah.
My passion. So I kept on doing many courses and counseling, career counseling, not many things, and I started my own company, Design Super
That's
Destiny.
wonderful.
So I kept myself doing all that work, and I love to do that one. And afterwards I did this hypnotherapy, NLP courses and all. So this is how gradually I started my second innings, and I can say my second innings are much better than the first one. Although first one also was a successful one.
Yes.
But second one is also awesome, and I'm enjoying it.
Wow, that's wonderful. So as I was going through your website, like when I asked for the introduction of yours, you told that visit my website, coachpratibha.com. The website, I need to say this, it's very much interesting. So tell us about more details about this website and what exactly the message you are promoting for all of us through your website.
Everyone has something inside. We are all are gifted actually, but we don't know about our true potential. So in this website, it is talking about me, my work, and how I can provide services, and how I can help anyone. So I have learned so many tools and techniques. Those I have applied on myself first. I have seen so many good results in me. I never thought of I'll be writing books. I wrote 2 books. I never thought of I'll be doing my own work, a business, but I'm doing it. So many times it happens, we are not aware of what we can do. We don't know about our true potential. So discover yourself. Find out what is your passion. Why are you on this earth? What is the purpose of your life? Everyone has something to do. And if you are able to discover yourself, you can live a life where you feel a satisfaction. Apart from that, you can leave a beautiful legacy behind.
Yes, very true.
Yeah. So the message is only thing is that live a life where you can feel, yes, wow, what a wonderful life I had.
Wow.
And when you go back, your universe is going to give you a round of applause. Wow, what was the person?
Wow, that's amazing. That's amazing. So, like, to be a professional coach, what were the challenges you faced in your life?
Many times it happens like, whenever you start any work, because there is no shortcut in the life.
Yes.
If you think, okay, I'll be doing something, and after 2 days, 3 days, or 1 month, 2 months, something will be happening in that way that, like enormous success, and no, everything takes some time. So, going into any field, anything, whatever you do in your life, it's like, just a profession. Whatever the profession you are like adopting or learning, it takes some time to get that expertise level. And it's not just about like, you are becoming a life coach, or you are becoming any other profession. If you are starting something, you need some time to learn that particular thing into the depth. For that, you need to do a lot of research.
Yes.
You have to put your hard work. Apart from that, if you want something into the form of business, you need to learn the business skills as well. So we all learn from the failures.
Yes.
We all learn from the mistakes. Until unless we don't have that type of mindset, we cannot learn further. So this is the thing that I provide in my sessions as well. How to come out, how to bring out your success. Means we all know that what is the success formula. If you are doing hard work, you'll be putting your best efforts. If you know the direction, you will be doing something. No, that's not just the formula. Formula is what? How to come out from your challenges, how to come out from your failures.
Yes.
And in my coaching sessions, in my training programs also, I provide these kind of tools and techniques and learnings. How can you work on these areas so that you can come out from challenges? And of course, if I'm suggesting people, if I'm teaching others, I'm applying for myself.
Yes, very true, very true. So, as I was going through the website, deep into the website, the interesting part which I was so curious to know was this coach program. So, just tell the details, like what this coach program all about. And if a person wants to enroll to this program, what are the certifications they need to have? And in all, how one can become a certified coach?
Yeah, actually I provide the program in one-to-one sessions where I help people to learn coaching techniques so that they can apply for themselves. Apart from that, I also apply some techniques on them so that they can work on themselves, right? But to become a coach, you need to enroll for a program where you will get the proper certificate. So there are many programs; those are available. Using applying in those programs and learning those programs, you will be getting the proper certificate.
Okay.
But to get the proper certificate, you need to enroll yourself into a program. Those are certified. Worldwide.
Yeah.
So for that, I'll be suggesting. I have learned from my coach, Mr. Vikram Dhar, and he is a trainer, international trainer.
Okay.
So he is having his own programs, and you can go and you can take his programs. So this is how you can certify yourself as a life coach.
Okay, like that. Very good. So according to you, Pratibha, for a person, in a work culture or in a professional life career, to become a leader of any domain or any of the field, what are the skills they need to must have?
To become a leader, what do you think? Are you a leader?
No, that is there. If you want to become leader, I think the self-confidence that what we are doing is right, we are thinking process, everything, if it goes, we will become a leader. But nowadays in the professional world, to become a leader, there is competition in every kind of aspects. So according to you, what do you think that this person can be a leader? What skills you will find in them?
And if I say you are a leader,
then you tell me how I am a leader, in what basis?
So actually, we always say leaders are born, and we all are born. It means we all are leaders.
Yeah.
So leadership is not just about leading someone else or a group of people. Leadership is about self-leadership, number one. How are you leading your life, right? And secondly, how are you leading a group of members, right? So leadership, how can you lead your life? Means the way you are leading, that way is important. In that way, what is required? How disciplined you are, how managed you are, what is your thinking process, what do you think about yourself, what do you think about your life. If you are clear about all those things, it designs your way to lead your life. How would you like to see your life as a leader? Because you are the leader of your life, and when you see your life, okay, I am leading my life in that way, and it is showing me this kind of person.
Wow. Yes.
Apart from that, if you are going to lead a group of people, for that you need two powerful things. Number one is people skill. If you know how to deal with others, you are a very good leader.
Yes.
Secondly, you need a vision. How do you see this world or your team? So these are like, although there are not many qualities that a leader should have, but basically these two things are must for anyone.
Yeah, that's the thing. So that's well said, right? Because see, everybody, like common people, they think that leader means if you go around the person, if you stand in between, if you talk loud, if you shout or something, you take over, he will become a leader. That's not the criteria, right? Basically, the person who is leading, he need to have little basic skills so that he can be treated as a leader. That is well said. So, like as we are talking about this professional field, I have this question. Nowadays, like we are like so busy in our work culture, the lifestyle and everything. So we are facing too many problems in managing our lifestyle, professional way as well as personal way. And everybody is going with depressions, like by failing to do it. So as you're a coach, what advice you want to give for all of us, including me, how we can balance our lifestyle?
Yeah, as I mentioned that work-life balance, and work does not mean you have to be a professional. Means even if you're a homemaker, sometimes you also have the challenges to make a balance between your work and your lifestyle and all. How to bring that harmony, especially. So it's just about having a prioritization, like what is the best thing that you need to do, at high priority is very much important. Secondly, the time management, how good you are with your time, means your relationship with the time. So if you are good, you are having a good relationship with your time, you are the master of your time. Apart from that, to bring that balance, how many things that you think that should be included in your daily life, in your weekly life, or in your monthly, or in your present moment, whatever you say. Because it's so important for us to understand, like for example, somebody is having some priorities in their life in that particular time. As you must have seen that when I mentioned about my life journey, when I told you I left my job because of I wanted to enjoy my mother. So during that time, being with my children was my first priority.
Yes.
So that's based on that priority, I gave the time to my children. But now my children are in teenage, so they can do their work on their own. They need my time, but not that much.
Yes.
So I have different priority this time because I just want to work on myself, on my career, or my work. So our priorities that will be changing all the time. How to prioritize yourself on particular phase, on particular day, and on particular moment. That's so important. So priority management is the one thing, and I work with people also. Whenever they are coming for the coaching session, I sit and work with them, like how they can prioritize in this moment, and work on their thinking process. So it's so important. See, many times it happens, they are already in that harmony. They're already in that process, but they are not able to understand how important it is for me right now.
Yeah.
So just to bring that awareness, you have already that thing inside.
So that's the thing. So, as you are a professional person, I need to ask, like in any field of profession, focus and dedication are the two important things everybody should have. You believe that, right?
Yes.
So, but nowadays, because of the stress level, I think it is because of the COVID part of 3 years. I think it has taught us lesson like how to be patient, how to go with the flow with the life. But still, we are going with the stress, imbalance in the lifestyle. So every day, we are not giving our 100% dedication towards work, or we are not having that satisfaction level. So, according to you, what is your secret mantra for your like feedback or the dedication towards work, and how do you stay motivated always?
Motivation. It is always intrinsic and extrinsic. Means we are motivated internally and externally.
Yeah.
So if you are living your purpose, and I always say it's my tagline: live your passion with compassion.
Yeah.
So if you are living your passion, you will be always happy because whatever you are doing, that you love to do. So 24/7, you will be happy with your work. You will be focused. You will be dedicated. Apart from that extrinsic motivation that we get from many things. For example, even a round of applause, that is also a part of extrinsic motivation. Some appreciation, something that you are getting from outside world. For me, most of the time, whenever I work with people and whenever I see the smile on their faces, when I see their transformation, it gives me a lot of motivation. Wow, amazing! How people are transforming and changing their life. So in this, as you mentioned, that COVID time, people have faced a tough time really, and because of that, still they are facing a lot of challenges because time hasn't gone till now fully. And to bring that stress level down, we need to work on our emotions. So what happens, Shweta, whenever we are going through a tough phase, a simple and still water is there, and if you are putting a simple stone in that one, of course the disturbance will be there.
Yes.
So it's okay, to get disturbed for some particular time, but how to manage your emotion, that comes here. Emotional intelligence. Okay. If you are emotionally intelligent, you can manage your emotions. You can identify what is happening to me.
Yes.
Okay. So once you are able to understand, okay, it is happening to me, and I know the truth, I know the technique, how to come out of that. So slowly you will be coming out by applying all those techniques on you. And meditation, and being focused within you. All these things are there that we can learn. And gradually, when we are doing these things, what will happen, that will become the part of our life, or you can say that become your habit.
Yes.
So once you develop these kind of good habits, challenges will be there outside, but you will be better to handle them.
Wow, that's wonderful. So for a person, what is most important? Is it the communicating skills or the right attitude? Because every time I think I will be in a dilemma, or I can give a diplomatic answer. So, but as a coach, what is your way of thinking? What is important?
For everyone, two things are very important. Number one, your mindset. Means what do you think? Your thinking process. It makes a difference. Whatever you think, you become like that. Okay, that's about your communication with yourself, with your mind. Apart from that, as you mentioned, that communication, what we think about communication is just what we are doing externally. Communication is everywhere. If I am talking to the nature, if I am talking to any object, if I am talking to you, or if I am talking to myself, everything comes under the communication. The good communication develops good relationships. So every relationship has only one aspect, your communication. If I have a good communication with myself, means I have a good communication with in my self-talk. And if I'm thinking good about myself, if I'm thinking good about others, I'll be spreading that word all around, right?
Yes, very true.
If I'm thinking good about you, obviously I'll be sending the good positive energy to you, good vibrations to you, and I'll be having good thinking about you, and I'll be speaking in a very good manner. So it's all up to us. Like how are we thinking and how are we communicating? So as you mentioned that about your attitude. Attitude is linked with your mindset, with your thought process. That develops your attitude. So both are important actually, like to develop good relationships.
Yes.
So good relationships are with everyone, with yourself, with time, with people.
Yes.
Everything.
So one of the social situations I'm coming across, and I'm hearing from my friends too, it's the social media. I have come across people are taking so much to their heart. They can't take all the things what they are being told in the social media. One of them is shaming and bullying happening in the media. They are going into depressions, they are taking wrong steps in their life, negative decisions, they are affecting their relationships. For all of them, what you would love to give the advice? How they can fight this situation?
As you mentioned that about the social media, yes, of course. So every thing has its positive and negative impact. What are you eating emotionally, mentally? It's so important. So whatever you are watching on social media, that is going to affect each one's life. It's so important how you are going to take it. As you mentioned that bullying and shaming and everything people are doing, whatever they are doing, it's their work. They are defining themselves, like what they are actually. Now how you are going to handle it, it's so important. You have to just come out in that freedom zone what people think.
Oh wow.
Because if you are not thinking what others are thinking, it's not your business then. You will be in your zone, because whatever you are doing, that shows your character.
Yes.
That shows your thinking process. It should be good enough. And sometimes it happens. Of course, we all are getting affected by somebody who is talking nonsense, or somebody is blaming, or somebody is giving wrong things about you, or whatever, the wrong vibes. Of course, we all are getting affected by all these things that those are coming from the social media. How to protect yourself from all those things is that simple. See, whatever is coming from around, it may disturb you for a while. Again, here comes the emotional intelligence.
Yes.
You can be reacting sometimes, because we all are emotional beings. It's okay. If somebody is saying something bad to you, you'll be not so happy. It's okay not to be happy. But identify. Why are you feeling so sad? You can identify, yes, I am sad. You should need to understand. Okay, this is my emotion. Now, how to manage my emotion? For that, you need to think what I can do.
Yes.
Whatever I am doing, is that good for me, or is that good for my behavior? Is it good for my health? Then what should be done? If you are getting all these answers, your reaction will be contacted and your responses will be bigger.
Wow, that's amazing.
And once you are in that response phase, you will be thinking in a better way.
Yeah, that's really wonderful, really wonderful. I think all my viewers, I think you got the answer for this, how to deal with social media. Please tell us about your personal life journey, about your family.
Well, as I mentioned that I have a very loving family. Means here we stay for a long period, we are staying for a long period of time. So my husband, he is working in NPCC, he is an engineer, and I'm a mom of two boys. The elder one, he is 16 years old, and the younger one, he is going to be 13. So yeah, I can say a lovely family where we talk, eat, for having fun together.
Wow, very
That's all about my family.
Wonderful, wonderful. What are your upcoming webinars and the programs you are hosting? How one can join your program? So please guide us.
Yeah, so I have few wonderful programs for everyone actually. Why I'm saying everyone? Because I work with adults as well as children. So my upcoming latest program that will be coming on 4th July, it is for the personality development and emotional intelligence program.
Okay, I think this is very important, viewers. Note down, July 4th. Everybody should visit.
Yeah. So here in this program, this is specially designed for teens as well as for children to develop their presentation skills, leadership skills, and emotional intelligence skills. And from the 4th July onwards, I am doing one more of my program that is about the Shadowing a Life Coach program. This program is for 2 months, where there are many children who are looking for the higher college admissions. To get the admission in higher college, just academic excellence is not enough. There are lot of consideration is for extracurricular activities, volunteering work, leadership skills, interview skills, etc. In my program, I provide a platform to children to develop their CV, uplift their profile, and they will be working with me for 2 months. In that, they will be getting an opportunity to conduct a webinar, doing so many event research work, volunteering work, so many certificates, etc.
Wow.
So that is also I'm going to start in this summer. That is named as summer internship program.
Very good.
And I have one-to-one coaching programs for each one, where if anybody is facing any challenges in their life, especially in their career or the personal or professional life, they contact me and they fix an appointment with me based on that their requirement, and based on their whatever the issue they are facing. I work with these with work people. And apart from that, I have one good program that is named as image transformation. In my image transformation program, it's a long-term program. You will be coming with your own image, whatever the image you have about yourself. That's not true.
Yeah.
Because that you have perceived from the external world, or maybe because of your limited beliefs.
Yes.
Right? Many times, you must have heard from the people, I cannot do it, I'm not good enough.
Yeah.
This is the image they are having about themselves. I don't like myself.
Yeah.
I'm fat enough. I'm not good looking. All these are wrong beliefs they are having.
Yeah.
So you can change your image from here to here.
Wow.
You will be knowing that what actually you are, what is your true potential, how gifted you are. So in number of coaching sessions, every time you will be becoming the better version of yourself, and you will be seeing yourself, wow, from here to here, where I am now.
Wow, that's good. So all my lovely viewers, all the details and Pratibha's contact details will be put in the description below. Please go through it and please visit her program. Now let's take a break with the conversation. Let's have some fun.
Sure.
Are you ready to have some fun?
Sure.
So I have just planned a play game with you. Are you good with riddles, puzzles?
I can try.
Okay. So I've just planned around 6 puzzles for you. Let's start the fun. Let's see how much Pratibha can go through with this. Okay. My first riddle or puzzle. What can travel around the world while staying in a corner?
While staying in the corner? Air?
Stamp. Okay, my second question. What has keys but no locks? Space but no room. You can enter but you cannot go outside. Keyboard.
Okay. I never thought of.
Okay, my next question. What has one eye but cannot see?
One eye but cannot see. Eye?
Eye we can see, right? So,
No,
only
only
one
eye.
eye but cannot see.
Eye.
No.
Eyebrow.
Eyebrow. Okay.
No. No.
No, No, eyebrow is a good answer.
Yeah, eyebrow is a good answer, but it's not in my list.
So what?
Okay, I can take into consideration. Okay, but my answer, according to this Google, his answer is needle. Okay. What comes once in a minute, twice in a moment, but never in 1,000 years? Letter M. Minute, 1 M. Moment, 2 M's. 1,000 years, no M.
Good to be a failure. I'm enjoying it.
Yeah, that's wonderful. I think it's my pleasure that I'm making you laugh. I am the type of room you cannot enter or leave.
Bathroom is not the answer. I'm just thinking which
Oh my
room?
god. Okay.
The room.
Hmm.
Ballroom? No. Ballroom also. Room.
Groom is also okay. One more. Groom is the right answer. There are two options. Two answers.
Groom?
Groom, why you want to enter, Pratibha?
No, we are just asking about the answer.
And you cannot leave.
Yes. Once you marry with the groom, you can't leave. Yes, that's true. But one more.
One more answer.
Think.
Time over.
I know.
Mushroom.
Mushroom. Wow.
Okay.
What an answer. Mushroom.
Mushroom. Crossing my fingers. What has a head and tail but no body?
Head and tail. Body. Coin.
Yay! Finally, oh my god, it was so fun. So Pratibha, thank you so much for coming to our show and sharing your wonderful motivational life story with us. And you have given lots and lots of tips for all of us to transform our life. So finally, what you would love to give a message to our lovely viewers?
Live your passion with compassion. So come and join this journey that is amazing. And why I'm telling amazing? It's our life journey.
Wow, that's amazing, Pratibha. It's really good to hear. And final, as you're a coach, final one suggestion for our beautiful channel, for our future growth, and about our morning talk show program.
You're doing wonderful work.
Thank you.
It's good to talk with you, and it's good to have a platform where stories are told, because everyone has some story, beautiful sweet story. So I will say keep on doing your work. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Pratibha. Thank you so much once again for spending quality time of yours. Thank you once again. So thank you so much, my lovely viewers. We are ending the show for now, but फिर मिलेंगे with another guest in our talk show to have lots and lots of motivation. Till then, stay safe, stay happy, keep loving yourself. Bye.